Ichiriki is black, playing the Tsushima Yuta. So it's Kisei final game 6. Iyama Yuta needs a win to play game 7. We get this one, okay, nice. So here, white's options. So it might be Ane. Of course, Tenuki is every time option here. You can push here. What is choosing black in that case? Is it choosing the Kosumi or this one? So for this one, I think it's okay that you get this for black. If I got this, it's this one. So it's interesting here because usually this, I usually see this position, this jump with black more stalpent or Q3, not the R4, and also the Kumoku for white in the other direction. It's slightly different than the usual. Is it? So yeah, okay, plate Tenuki. So we will get this maybe. Of course, plate variation here, but after get this for black. Yeah. Okay, so why just Tenuki here? Why just Tenuki? The approach will start to be important. Of course, white making Shimari is also big, but black's making Shimari is big as well here. I will say fourth line because this is already low, and I'd like to get potential. That if I keep playing the left side, now that's interesting to play here, or even... Is ladder good? I'm not sure ladder is good with this. So if you can play with ladder, but anyway, this one to get right side might be nice for black. So what happened? White approach, yes, okay. Here I'd like to force white to get bottom side, so maybe this for black for me might be a good option here. Because is it interesting for white to get this? I think not so much. And that way, right side can be still playable. Slightly less interesting compared to black play Kosumi or Kema here. In that case, right side is more interesting, but white can look for corner in that case. Yeah. But maybe the importance will be to do this, to avoid black gets right side, and that black will pincer, so fight will start, or maybe you can be one move ahead here to fight also. So many options here. I think that's... I don't really want to pincer right now. So yeah, okay, choose here, my first ID. Maybe a P4 attach to black. Oh, you mean attach here? I see. So the thing is that you can say white is gote there, and black has time to play here, and that will be important for white to do that way, in that case. Because if white answers 8 like this time, when you get this, it's good for black on the right side. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that is a little danger. Maybe you play 6. I think here 6 might be here in that case, because that way you can consider to play 14. As I think, yeah, push is not so great because black will just accept to play that way, maybe. So white managed to press down, but capture of 2 stones is not so big, I guess. So I prefer to invade. And that way, returning to cut, it's more serious. So yeah, AI also wants, like, I think this is kind of the best idea here. That's white here, black's here, and that white's playing here, it's not so great, right? So it seems here. Um, so what he's playing is playing Shimare, Itenuki. After that, it seems the AI plays to play here and extend. Yeah, so the AI plays like this. But yeah, your choice might be anyway. Anyway, the attachment here, the plan is to get some block here and defend a little the corner here with slightly more potential. Yeah. Just I think it's 1-7. I think 8 is something to play to breaks potential. And maybe you get less in the corner here. But yeah, interesting idea. So white here, okay. I think since black G2 here, that's the stones here. It can be under attack. So I think the idea of AI is so here. This is if it's under attack, there is also two stones need some defense. So you can also attack them here. So it's like two weak groups for white. So it looks dangerous, and so I think AI play. No, my bad. What here? AI play that way is making white stronger. And of course, there is approach here. But now that's, yeah, black played the move I wanted here. This pincer. Fighting this tree. Is it also... AI wants to play it on second line. Oh, on third line, sorry. Third line here. So, but it's... The idea is similar. Now I just played here. It seems the AI plan is slightly different. So AI says... So, yeah. In this kind of situation, you got pincered. And with Ajosekin bottom left, there is a way to make white stronger in Sente. You play this, and then you pincer. So yeah, that's of course white move in the game is the shape move. But this one maybe um, it's maybe a little bit vulgar play here, but it's Sente. The difference, that's when white here, black is not forced to insert, so black can play here. Okay, white can press here, but that's no big deal. Like you can push, or just you can tenuki this one anyway. So that's now you can do maybe attach here, maybe play somewhere else, like play the top side. I don't know, so that should be okay. Yeah, that's more or less. You see, black played here. It's a little bit strange move, right? That's this way to extend is very unusual. Of course, this is so white playing here. This is looking for attachment, I think, or maybe even invasion. Can you invade or something? So I think this is it's opening. You can do almost what you want anyway. It seems what AI wants is just to play so similar to my move, just play here, which is more like a normal move to extend. And I think playing here, so for me this is because it's for flying. This is like kind of normal shape, but I think the AI move is if white's played here, you can extend that way. You can still extend that way with a 2 space. So that's a big move. And that's threatening top left. So it can be a good way to improve territory, and that's you can keep building here. So I think it's about the way to develop the territory after. And because the move here is just one space jump. So it's very strong, but maybe it's too slow. But that move, yeah, so crazy. So I think if it's my own game, I would never consider that move. And okay, so AI says that's slightly inferior, but that's fine. Anyway, it's playable game. And you know, as you get unusual shape, that makes it more difficult. And yeah, that's. I think it's Yuta is better in the opening stage compared to Ichiriki or also Shimanoto Ramaru. It's one of his strong points. Many times I see Yuta gets a better opening position versus his opponent. Um, but the problem is later. Can he keep the advantage? So why choose to invade? And yeah, that's okay. It seems AI says that you pincer here. After all, you get G5, so you make the group stronger, and you can fight the stone at the 8. Okay. So it choose here. So maybe attach, maybe shoulder it. No, it choose. Yeah, it was the idea of this one. Follow up attachment, and so he played the attachment right now. So with this, he crosscuts. So that the thing is, he would like to get, I think, the variation like this, because with the support of D13, it should be advantageous. So if you get that way, you know, that's you need this ladder is good for black, but it is right. I will read the ladder now. Just I guess that the ladder should be good. But yeah, that's supposed to be good ladder for black. Yeah, that's a good ladder for black. So that's why I can capture. And so yeah, here. Um, and what's the best play? Can you just play here? In that case, you know, white here is not good. White here, blacks here. It's maybe I don't like so much here. Just if you played here, yeah, that's white here, and you capture one, but it's not so great. Okay, so that's this is D13. Is it really good here? Yeah, it's not simple here. That's you know when it's here, this is like you had to play here. So if it's that way, yeah, that should be good because this time white here is not a three. That's maybe some improvement here. Yeah, okay. So here he crosscuts. So white chooses to atory that way. Now played here. Okay, so that if black here, I guess you can play the counter atory. Here and here. And if black's here, you are happy to atory and do the same. So black's here, what I can do here. So you can do here, but atory, and that's the thing is black and no counterits here. So you can repeat. Play and repeat, and that's just strong. You know? So black here, white takes black here. It's not so great for black. So here, here. What you do, you know? That's. I think it's not the. It's black should not play this. So black, you see, extend. So the extend is if whites play something here, this time you can capture. Okay, it seems AI doesn't like this Satori here. So AI still wants to play the way like this. But it seems, according to AI, Black now is playing the attachment. Play that way. It's AI way. That's, yeah, I think it's Black looking for this way here at some point. And so, okay, here, this is here. Oh, but, okay. That was strange. This answers here seems to be bad for Black. Okay, that's according to AI here. You don't answer Satori. You play attachment right now, and when here, you finally answers now. And you finally answer now. And when 8, you play 9. So white's 10. I guess here this is, if you can get to move here, that you can play some push here. But that's not so great because of that. So maybe just here or something. I don't know. That's probably a way to capture things. That's so complex. So anyway, he's playing here right now. Okay, he's playing here right now. That's so white. According to AI, white should still play at reconnect. And when black's here this time, you play Tiger Mouth and you let black play here. So that's a way for white to settle top left, and you give up something here. But that's now white to play, so white has time to play 7, 8, 9 here on the right side, which is a nice move for him, as the right side seems to be important. So because of the, if you don't play right side, let's say you play somewhere else. The thing here, when black is playing here, that's black happy to get right side. So this is, I think, when 8 you still play that way. So at least you improve if you play right now, that you improve about the right side. When there is 10, you can block this time. So you get corner and right side. But white choose here, and now that's black win rate is 70%. So AI says that move. So up to here, there is some moves that are not really AI moves, but still close game. And so just, it's not really mistake, just there are choice, difference, maybe slightly inferior, but no problem, playable game. But this time it's 70% win rate for black. So he's losing, this is losing for white 25% win rate here. So this is mistake for pro. And yeah, here, so it should be black Atari first and played here anyway. So we get this and this. Okay, and next is black just play here. So you get this and this. So follow up of this. Hello, Alvaro. So AI version ends after 10, but if you played 7, the follow up is to play here. Takes Anne and force white into this way. And I guess it's to play this one. So the thing is, when you played here, earlier I was talking about this one. But there is a thing that is, if you play that early here, white answer, okay? Then you played here. White has to take the coup. You played here, white played here. You takes white played here, and you can take the coup. And that's, the coup fight is to kill the left, top left, I think. So maybe the trouble with 1 for 2. I guess. But black just extends. So I think it's black missing opportunity here. It was, according to AI, so this is now back to 60% for white. Isn't different order the top right? What do you mean by different order? No, that's. I think it's. You don't want white able to play here. You know, that's the starting a fight here. I think the idea is to remove that thing and makes black super strong on the top. So there is no. The thing is, there is no co-trade for white interpret in that case, with the variation played earlier. And that's a fighting position here. That's white might be satisfied because black is not making so much profit on right. White still defend corner and top can be in danger, I guess. But maybe it's not going to play cool right now or anything. But anyway, that's yeah. AI says that it should be for black. It should be at early and here, 70% win rate for black. And now that's when black's played here, it's 60% for white, so this means 40 for black. So losing 30% win rate. So white mistakes, black mistake. They did the same mistake, same value, more or less. And so white here is correct here because you really cannot accept Atari now. And so it's not bad for white after all. But that black here, when white's played here, that AI says missing golden opportunities for black here. That's black chance to take advantage, and he doesn't. He didn't take advantage here. So missing a chance for Ichiriki here. So I think he will, when he will study the game, so he will regret to not play this one, and he maybe will learn a thing. So you see here, still like players like Ichiriki, and same for Iyama, both of them. When they will study, they say, okay, that's I can lose the game here, or I can win the game here. So it seems both of them also will learn something here. So with the review, it seems so. If AI is right, because maybe I don't know that's Fox AI says this, so I don't know exactly the playout, but yeah, usually 30% win rate means there is something. So white's wedge in, yeah, okay. That's kind of move here, yeah. That's can be like standard to play here, but this is also like kind of you expect like connect, Atari connect, or maybe play the cut. Play the cut is okay for white. Why it's okay? It's because if black connects the ladder here, it's good, right? This is good ladder, I think. So it should be. It should be good ladder. Otherwise, white didn't play that way. Yeah, that's a good ladder. And if blacks play that way, that you can also say that's good ladder here. So you can manage. So blacks played here, white here, blacks play that way. So white can extend here, right? So I think it's the way like this, that ladder here. And that's black may play this, but white satisfied with this capture, I think. And yeah, that's black's choose here. And here there is no reason to extend. I think it's, so earlier I showed this one, but usually there is a stone for ladders. So here this time you can extend. And so if black keep playing anyway, you can extend. And black had troubles here. And so that doesn't look so great for black. So black here, white will not give a stone, extend. Black here, okay. White's turn, yes. So black's defend. So with that shape, I think it's more... It's probably expected to play this Hattori to give a bad shape here. But black can't really, when white's turn, black can't really play here because now white easy to connect with top left. It looks easy to connect, yeah. And that's, there is a cut to defend. So now attachment right now, okay. So he's not playing the, I was really thinking he will play Hattori right now here. I'm surprised. Okay, that, it seems here. So the position, AI wants to play any one time here before wedge. And black should Hattori on the outside. And he will play here. White will... 6 says that's... White can play that way because it's probably kill of white in bottom left, I think. So when black 6, white 7 to connect, and then black can extend. So make the shape really okay. And now that's white time to play here. So there is connect, and this can be white go down or white make tiger mouth. Because, you know, that's still this is a move that you kind of need, but that's not really good to build territory. So you don't really want to play, you will let black attack these two. And the top left is already played, the bottom left is played, so the only place is top right. So that's way to follow on top right. And I think 11 makes that moves like 12 less threatening, and also moves like, there is no peeping move at 11. There is no move here, too strong. So when black is fighting, you know, that's after this, when black is fighting here and when you run, that's easier to get some connection. Yeah. So here, so I think it's that way anyway, here. So yeah, it says that way. And so when black Hattori here, that's losing a little for... so avoid the exchange, b3, b2, it's not a big deal for white. But Hattori from that way for black is losing some in late. Not too much, but losing a little. So at this stage, still AI wants something like this, with a toggle mouth, Y connects in here. And, oh yeah, okay, it seems here. So I was saying maybe it's here. But it seems at this stage, AI is even ready to do that for white. So get the maximum in top right. Okay. And so here, it starts to be not so great for black. According to AI, that's the wrong one. And so this Hattori is also wrong. This is, okay, what can be correct here? Is it here? You know, that's white here. White can't make a ladder. So white may play it here and extend. But now if you capture, at least you are safe. Can you do better? Like, is it push here? What's his move here, according to AI? Oh, AI still says play Hattori that way. And just connect. Okay. Okay, it's not so easy to consider. That's AI says that way and here. Not too easy to consider this for black. Because I think it's usually, in normal situation, this shape should be slightly favorable for the white. But it seems the AI says that less bad position. But this one is losing like 10%. So white starts to be in better. It's not close game anymore. It's white slightly better according to AI. Yeah, and so this is turn, and so the attachment right now is AI move here. So black's defense and white get the artillery. Nice. Okay, I think I get not why not rushing to play this artillery for white. It's because maybe there is a fight here at some point. You know, with extra stones, so maybe you can consider this might be a Sente move. This might be a Sente move. So there is maybe a different way to play. To try to catch something. Is it like a white here, something that you push, artillery, that you connect. So this might be at some point something. With maybe you need like white do something here, but that if black has to defend, that's maybe something. So there is options. There is options. So don't kill the opportunities. Okay. And so black's played here because, as we see earlier, let's play the top right is the importance. Is it also that AI wants to play that one? Yep. So white may played Attori here for the right side, but that's maybe okay now, right? Yep. Here, he blocked. He can also capture, I guess. It seems the AI wants to play for that capture here. So when you play here, ladders are good for white. So white can play it here, black's here, white here. It's good for top side, right? So AI versions ends after 10, but 11 is usually good move. It's a move that you are supposed to play. That's imagine that if it's here, this is black at good move at 12. So why choose here instead anyway? So choosing more the corner than top side. So black will play here, right? There is a artillery coming. No, it just capture connects. Okay. Okay. So why connect that way? It's I think black doesn't like that cut because ladder is good for white, right? So this means if 3, you had to accept fighting here. Maybe you play there first and here. So maybe you play that way, and it seems black doesn't really want that fight. Since there is already capture at 1, there is 11, which is very strong with the capture, because black can capture 1 stone, and this might be the start of white do something on the right side and fight black stones. So, well, of course, you probably need to keep jumping first, but black play 1 more, you can also press. Maybe that's now the left side will be in trouble a little. That's also here, peeping move here. Black's here, white can cut here. Yeah, that might be interesting. That's here, here. What you do? You are totally here. So at least if it's that way now here, you play that array, you capture this. It's just disaster. So that you had no choice to let white cut this. So if you connect here this time, you played here. And what doing black? If you played here, this is you can capture anyway. So black can play double artillery here, but now you are alive here. And anyway, you can do this, right? So that's great for white as well. That 13 is also interesting option. Okay, So white choose here because that way, okay, there is a peeping move here, but anyway, the right side had not so much potential. And the thing is, you want to kill more the cut at 2. That is just a peeping move. That's that way. It's not, peeping move is maybe less interesting than cut. Is it that? No. What they say? Yeah, just. But AI say to. Yeah. Okay. AI say to connect here anyway. It seems. That there is no big difference. And this is many times. So the connection, solid connection, is the standard move. And there is many times AI says that's better than this tiger mouth. But here there is, I think we can understand that he played that way. But the thing is, you give this peeping move, which doesn't exist with solid connection. So that's a thing to play on the right side. So white played here right now. You can play the pip first if you want. That's AI plan to play 1-4-2 before. But anyway, this is similar. And now black Pincer. Yeah, that's since white played here, you don't want white to develop, like, let's say you played here. Now I can play here, and that's why I developed this. That's nice, right? The potential here. Earlier, white stones on bottom left, they are not doing too much. They got influence about the center, but not really big potential. And same bottom right, you never extend, so you don't get too much. But now this time there is a serious potential. But this can look scary now. Also here, this is the white. One other thing with the tail mouth is white here. This is more open to co-fight, no? Which is not the case with solid connection here. Because here, okay, that's trouble about this, but imagine white at the capture here earlier. Now that's this time. The co-fight is not returning white's life. And if you play and capture, now that's what you do for black. If you had no co-traits, that's a big trouble here. And if you play the co-traits and that's white, imagine white not answering, this can still be a big option. For the capture can be big. Of course, here this is co-trait. I think that way is better for black. But yeah, that still capture can be a big thing for white. You need serious co-traits. So now white just use a peeping move. Okay, so we will not get this, but anyway, this helps for right side. So white played here and played here. Okay. So which is more or less what they want for white. So it seems white played well here. And yeah, just his situation is good. According to A, it's 76% win rate. So absolutely not over, of course, just slightly better. Yeah, the thing is, as we see, that left side should be alive, but that's still tricky, I think, with so black played here. But yeah, I think that move is interesting. Maybe black should atory first right now. You know, to get some when you played here this way, and so prevents troubles. So yeah, you had to play here. The capture is big after all. And yeah, that's now when you played here. If I cut here, at least it's captured. So you can play it there, but black cannot array. And the cut here is maybe less dangerous because this time this is just 2 takes right now. Yeah. But still, this is 3 stones can be captured from this. Maybe a better move, you know, it's 9 is answered by 10, so maybe consider you play that way. Because that way, now you cannot, 11 can be answered at 9. So maybe you play this, but now this cut is still strong about this. So probably it's more like this. Okay, you can play at array, but can you capture with ladder? That is a question. But anyway, this is maybe still just a good way for white as well. Cut here. So it can be a thing. So when black's played here, white resist, you see? That's why it can consider just, okay, connect here. Or I connect here. But white played here, says he will resist. Black here. So you would like to get a cutting point, but I'm not sure. I think it's not really working, so white has to connect here, no? And I think white says now cut is good. And maybe black is more playing here. But when you played here, anyway, yeah, you had to defend and cut might be good, right? It seems okay. That's AI says that white is losing win rates. So the resistance probably led by fighting spirit, you know, and that's AI just say, okay, you played one, that is two, and you played three. So you still good, you know. That's working with bottom left, and the two stones can be under attack for later. So black's two step back. Now you play there. Extends from top left, threatening black stones. Black's defense, jump, shoulder it, and jump here. That's the AI plan. But it's not the game. So here, he connects now. Okay, so the exchange, I don't like it so. He played this, but there is no follow-up. He connects here after all. So I think he just gives something to black here. So black's played here. Now white's using this one. So I'm afraid that step by step, white make the game more. But why black doesn't? Black should answer here, no? I think okay. I know that's the reason of this. Is now when he cuts black Satori. When you played here, you defend P2 already. So that's the reason. Okay, that's the plan behind this one. But anyway, AI doesn't say cut. AI says after one here, you play this. And then black's playing here. No, not here, sorry. Black's playing top, you let's cut, but black will resist here. So AI plan is to do that with a black. So because you get black 3 in exchange, that's still big for black here. So black here is losing some win rate. Because now he's losing some corner, you know? And that's you can play it here. You can play here as well, and both of them is making black in danger. So he connects here. The cut is still a serious option here. So black's to connect after all. White cut here, okay. So white is making shape here. This push you can connect here. Yeah, okay, connect that way. So the cut here is not too dangerous because you can just play here. If black's here, you play that already. You give maybe, you give 2 stones. No, you play there. That's white here is a great move, right? Black here, sorry. Oh, yeah. Okay. So if black here, okay, maybe it's 2 is not great. Because even if you play here, black and play here, and maybe capture is great, you know? And you cannot connect because this way. It just you captures at a connect. That just you lost everything. Not good. So maybe you just white here. But just white here is like black has to play the right side, you know? If you play around here, and that's why I do things here. That's this group had a lot of troubles. It's really dangerous. It cuts after all. White at a right now. Extend here, yeah. That's the move. I think it's good for white. This thing. Yeah. Well, yeah. Black cut here is losing 15%, and that's already before this is already about 80% for white. Okay, so the thing is, before this connection here, to keep it around 70%, 75% win rate. So you played 1 for 2 before. I guess it's when you played the cut here is more serious. And here this is black anyway, play this Satori. Play this way. No Stesuji. And I guess you had to connect and you will run. And I think it's when you played here, if I connect here, you can cut here, and that's white shape is worse. And if I connect here, it's bad shape and you cut. So that's cut might be more interesting. And when you cut here, this is bottom right can be killed. But of course you first needs here. That's AI version ends after 10, but I think it's about to connect to 11 here. It should be. But here this is, there is no net. You can push here, but still I think here, this is no net. One helping so much here. Yeah. This one should be so helpful here. So that's black should manage. And so here, this time black just play here. So that's make it this situation is more like 80% for whites already, 80% win rate. And yeah, here what they says is you played 1, there is 2, and now you played this to get jumpier. And that's absolutely not black what black is doing. Black, when he played here, he didn't jump, he played a cut, and the cut is not reasonable. Yeah, but here at this stage here, AI recommendation is you played 1, there is white 2, you played 3 to defend. So here, white doesn't want to connect, but he wants to make life, and 4, forcing black to jump at 5. So AI says to play that way for black. So black solves every troubles for him. There is still potential cut. But anyway, white will play topside because it's a very big place. So if there is a cut, white will manage the group on the outside. The bottom right is already alive anyway. But black chooses to cut. This move doesn't create any territory, it just cuts. So Atari and here, he cuts, but if he doesn't make profit with fight, it's losing so much. And that the cut is losing 15% win rate. That's now white's win rate is 95. But I think this Satori, okay, this Satori should be avoided, right? Okay, that's here. What white should do is push here one time, because black go down at k2. Black had different moves, like this one is Sente, white should play, you know? If white doesn't, if white, let's say, connects, that's n2 here, captures, okay? This is capturing the 2 stones now. So that's like, you can get this, and you can get this. So they are bigger. So that's here. When cut, white's supposed to play here and keep pushing. So that makes that black blocking is not Sente, and black group here at some danger. So black is playing here according to AI. And now you are playing here. And there is a big fight. But as you can see, bottom right at troubles. So this white, it seems to be that's white recover 10% win rate anyway. And yeah, here white extends, but it seems according to AI you should still push at L2. But okay. That's anyway not bad for white. In every case, it's about 80%. So black jumping, white jumping here, black at troubles to solve. So you can do like, so this is Sende. Yeah, what he played. So white's push one time, block, capture. No, he play peeping move first, but he has to come back capturing. Okay. So of course, if you look black shape, it's not very sexy. Okay, it seems, yeah, that's the gem for white here. It's just you should have played that one because that's break the, the options. Of course, there is way to fight here, but white will manage to do something according to AI. So it seems to be a sacrifice. Oh, that you played here, and then there is options for top side. That if black just play here, that I guess the top side is great with 3 and 5 in place. And so it seems here, what I see is 6 will be played here, and now there is fight here. Now there is fight here. That's 80% win rate for white, but that's complex situation. So white choose here, so more simple to manage, I guess. And yeah, anyway, so this is here. Just that's losing 5% win rate. It's still about 75 for white. But the black move is losing a little. That's black should be more active here. White is trying to make the game simple, but black should try to keep it very active and creates regroups, creates fights. So this is after attach. So black should look for some fights and a chance to change the lead, a chance to come back. So black's played here. It's losing a little, but this is, peaceful move. Kind of. A peaceful move and maybe waiting for... So he's not trying to create the mistake, he's waiting for the mistake. He's waiting for whites being too slow. And it seems white, he's just trying to make it simple, so... White's played here. It seems to be... AI prefers to play here. That's losing. That's losing. The difference between two is 10% win rate. So I think it's giving black's opportunity to create fights. Okay, but anyway, then black's move here, the win rate is not perfect. But I think the center thing is very difficult. Or to really say one move is better is like very impossible for human. Oh, I forget the sound of stones. Now better. You can hear sound of stones. Yeah, that's. I think it's what to play in the center here is so difficult. You need to read many variations because like there is how many moves are possible. That's like 20 moves are possible. So many options, and read the variation from all of them. That's also like impossible because there is so many ways to answer. Like when white played here, how many moves for black? It's still like uh, there is like still 20 moves. So it's so 20 moves here and 20 move for next. So it's already 20 for 20 by 20. So it's already too much. It's already 400. So so that's too much reading. Already just read 3 moves. Just read 3 moves is like reading 1,000 variations. So combination of 3 moves in center, it's 1,000 variation. So how do you read this? For AI, no problem. AI, no problem. AI, but okay. 100 variation, 1,000 variation of 3 moves, it's no problem for AI. For human, it's way more difficult. So this is here because here this is We can't be accurate here. Human cannot be really accurate. It's so difficult. You can be lucky, but not accurate. Okay, so black's played here, white's played here. Yeah, that's the only thing you can get is a very good feeling, and just spot some good candidates to reduce the number of variations. And that's also what I do a little. Try to get a feeling about what is good move. Because even here, that's sometimes just too much variations for AI also. That's why before AlphaGo, AI was not able to manage this part of the game, because AI before AlphaGo was not able to choose what is very correct move as well. Before AlphaGo, human was still better to choose correct move here. So here the jump for black, okay? It starts to be big troubles for the three cutting stones here. White here, okay? And so you can see the fight is coming here. So this will involve maybe stones on top right, okay? White cutting stones here, they are a little in trouble. The stones on top here as well, black same. Black two stones in center, they are not safe. There is an option for black to cut here, so also the cutting stone might be in trouble. Oh, many options here. So I think here it's they will get headache after that. So okay, black's pushing, and okay, it seems it will be more safe for three stones in center, but the top right starts to be in trouble. Yeah, okay, extend. Now black here, okay. White push that way. Okay, so this is of course inducing here. I think it's not good to play here because black counteratory and play there, right? You can do here. If I connect, you cut here. And that's three stones, three cutting stones are dead, right? And maybe you just play here because it looks like in so much trouble. So this is, I think, white has to play here. And if black really wants to connect, that's why it will play here. Get that one. You can push here. You can play it here. That's black has to be careful about the bottom. So what? Did you block? Do you push here then here? Because that makes when here. So when here, if Y connects, you can make it go here. So let's say Y connects, and that this might be a way to save, right? Something like this. I don't know. Imagine this is more or less alive. That's anyway. Not now when white here, top right looks like dead. So if you kill top right, it's good for white. So white played here. Black is blocking here, you see. So Atari is coming. It seems to be black should answer because if I keep pushing, there is chance to capture. But do you really play there? Because this is still a trouble here. That's like a ladder. That's well placed. Okay, that's so the situation here, it seems when whites played here, white win rate improve. So evaluation of AI about that move says that white win rate improve. So that's excellent move. Yeah. So this looks like some Tesuji from black here, but not so simple. Yeah. Okay, that's a white variation here. Is so great. Okay, it seems jump for black here is misdirection. It should play here, the move at white spot. So probably here, white consider black best move was here, you know? I think it's the thing. It's this is AI best move here, and white chances here. And the thing is, when blacks played here, the first idea is, okay, I was thinking black should play this, so what happen if I play myself? So I think it's a thing. Is he probably spot the move. That means Iyama Yuta here spot that this is best move. That's AI plan here. And that should be just 65% win rate for white, so very close game. But when black's here, it's now 75. Slightly more than 75. So I think it spot the move, so he is looking what happened if I took it. And so the variation here is it really forced? No, that's here. The thing is, when here, he should anticipate, you know? That's, in the variation here, that he played that way, and the dream is white answering here. Because now that way you can defend that way. And so white here you can more or less connect. Or maybe it's not that way. Is it to play here? Maybe you can play here. Yeah, that's okay to do this, right? So I think it's you can play here and tries to connect. But it's, when here, black here, white answers here. So this is here. It seems to be, you should ask right now, is it that way? Or is it that way? And after this, that's you seems anyway, you play this push. This push, you sacrifice 2 stones. That's so brave to go that way. You just played K10. You just played the 10 again, and that's to sacrifice it. After. So assume that you made a mistake. And that's now fighting them, maybe? That's AI versions ends after 10, but this, for me, looks good. That you can say, okay, I give 2 stones, but I catch 3 in exchange. So maybe they can survive. Maybe a chance to make a base here. After all, you can play it here. And maybe you can play peeping move and here. So that's probably a chance to make a base. But still, that looks like at least you prevent white's big and you makes black more or less safe. But the play was black here, and the drive by white here seems to be excellent. So black forced to answer. There is way to capture 2 stones, but there I think it's black should keep pushing because that way is just you played here. And that's black at still troubles, So white keep pushing, black now just play that way. White keep pushing, blacks play that way. And this is here, you see? What is this? It's white not scared to sacrifice so many stones in center. So now white is playing here. So the thing is, black had no time to turn here because, for me, bottom right is dead here, in that case. It looks like white can kill, right? At least it's a very small space. So the game starts to look very good for white at this stage. When the last move here, the whites managed to reach 84% win rate. So black had to answer. White can do some exchange here, returning to connect. You know, that's if black connects, you connect. So you might be happy. And when black's played here, there is no way to capture these two. There is no way to... so this is not a connection. You cannot connect here. You cannot play push and cut, because that way it's still okay for white. Even if you play it here, okay, there is Hattori, but you connect things here. And that's even maybe when here, this is probably you capture, because this might be even better. At least there is some... If you play 16, there is some danger, like if you connect, that's black has to do something. And maybe it fits here anyway, just play there. So says, okay, black has to rush playing here, and probably it's just over for black stones. So what happened? White here, black's here, white here. Blacks play this one, white cut. And I think this move, it was the seal move from day one, if I'm correct. And that's a huge trouble, right? So blacks played here, white here. White played this one. So the reason is, imagine you played around here, blacks here, or maybe not here. Let's say you played here, black here, white here, blacks here. It's not two eyes anymore for white. So if you can prevent white from making two eyes, there is a semi-eye, black had liberties, so maybe white dead. So, okay, white just turn anyway. Why white just turn? It's maybe... let's say black had still the attach here. And so what happened here? Can you already save stones? I don't know. That's anyway black answered here, okay. Now white answered here, securing life, okay. Black Satori, you take score. Okay, yeah, I think it's... Imagine, maybe you will say, white can make life that way. But when black is playing here, if you defend, that's black can do this, and that's kill on co-fight anyway. So this means you answers 2, and now black can attach, and that's way to connect. So if black connects, it's black manage, and white's still in trouble. So now white's played here and gets advantage to score. Oh, it seems here. Ooh. Okay. When here, it's 84% win rate for white, but this is now 93. So losing like 10%. So it seems that's final losing move for black. Okay, black way of play here, according to AI. It's you go down here, white's played there, and now you play this Ane here. Because there is a chance to connect, and is white really going... You can cut here, but the cut is co. And this co-fight can be white in trouble. So that's for white, it's better to just say, no, not here. You say, what is the move? Where is the move? This move is... no, yeah, okay, it's here. You played 6. Black played 7. 3 turning corner, so white takes. And black's 9. So that way white is better, but the game is not totally over. But that's complex way, right? So black choose here is now more than 90% win rate for white. And this is losing even more. I guess, yeah, this is again here. What I says is you should push. And here, And turn and go down. Black go down, white connects. Black's played here. There is a white here. Black's here, white here. That's it. AI plan here. And so this is white doesn't really make two eyes, but black doesn't get two eyes as well. So that's make it not so simple. Okay. But when black here is losing some more, and okay, that's AI plays not to turn, but as black answers, that's I think fine. AI plays just to play here and start a co-fight here. And you use that one as a co-threat and takes. So there is this 8 so big, and that's AI plan here. And AI says that's very good for white. Yeah. Okay, and that way here, so AI says that's okay for white, but AI says to play here for white. Yeah, that's when this, it's any way you can use this as co-threat. And that's go down. But when white here, if that's black had troubles with his life, so black's playing one time here and blocking. So I guess this gives white capturing now. And you can fight to kill, but yeah, you should fight to answer here. At some point, you can connect as an option. But he chooses to play here right now. Black has to start he captures. Black's played here, white defense. Takes here, white play this one. So this can be huge because the capture is so big, you know? That's black capturing, you play there. So black's defense, now white takes. Black's played here, he connects, takes. But now you can push here. He's playing here, okay? So that's a way to defend against this, right? And now let's make that the some moves here might be co-threats at some point. So connects capture, yeah. Black here, white connects, right? Now white here, this is a black cannot play this because this will kill stones. And that's disaster for black. So answer. Captures black here. This is ignored, right? Okay, it's playing here. So if black's played here, you can just play here. That's two eyes, and black never got two eyes. And of course you can play it here, but that's not trouble. And I think it's enough for white to manage the killing situation. So yeah, he ignored with this. Black's played here. White just play here. He says, okay, you can play it here and save him, or maybe captures here is better. Yeah, capture. You can capture and make it super safe. But yeah, with push here, black answer, white here, and that's white safe enough to kill black in top right, I guess. Okay, and what I think about the situation, I think it's good for white still. Yeah. Yeah, it seems still very good for white. Oh, those, yeah, here. Okay, it seems instead of Tiger Mouth, AI wants to play S12, but it's similar, right? So now black's playing here, it's follow-up of his co-threat, you know? But white cut here, this is big. Black here, white connects here. Now black's here, white takes. Black has to connect, yeah. White's blocking to connect them. Still, it's not really a shape. So this is do or die situation. So anytime white's played here, it's anyway super big about the capture, right? I'd like to capture this to make white super safe. But of course, you need to save them here. So white's played here, okay. Pushing here. That's connect and way to develop in that direction. Now playing here, yeah. Attach here. Almost eye shape here. It's eye shape, one eye. Yeah, one eye. more or less. So now white jumping here, black's defense here, white attach, white safe. White cannot die anymore. White captured here, black should capture, otherwise it's trouble. But he's not, he's playing here. White can just connect, this is times to G, right? He's in serious trouble, and I think the resign is coming. White here, white now play there, so white safe here. Black's playing here is not too great, right? So what is doing black to save stones here? He pushed here, he cuts here, white's to connect. Black stones, they really are better than white? I don't think so. Sorry. Now white's played here, threatening to make a shape. And is it that even here, white had a chance to cut this? That's, that's threatening to capture here. So black has to save him here. But that's anyway still dangerous here. And if you played here, that's black has to play 4, I guess. That's possible. Yeah, he cuts right now. When black's played here, he cuts right now. Black's here, white answer here, black resign. That's way to make it over. Yeah, that's AI variations here. Black connects, white connects, you can't escape, right? So black move is to attach, push, cut, blocking, Atari. So this is Atari on 3, but you takes, you let black capture, you connect, and this is black dead here. You can play it here, you can play it here, but that you're losing semi-AI. So they are dead, white's alive. Of course, black can cut here, but you can give this because you capture the center. That's no problem, like already captured enough. So this is huge kill. That was a very complex one. This is, the resign variation kind of. That's black. Black try his chance, but Iyama Yuta played very well. He answered very well to every tricky move of Ichiriki, and a nice way to finish. So this means Game 7 will happen.